Hey guys, Maewtt here, and today I'm going to talk about Kiss's new post on strict rules against rumors and slander. Um, so basically, I'm going to give my constructive feedback in a kind and friendly way so that I don't get banned for this video. And basically, let's start from the beginning. We've recently seen an increase in lies and rumors being spread about our hardworking staff and community members. So he's pretty much saying the reason why he's making this post, and yeah, that actually has been increasing a lot. Now, everything from here on out probably could have been worded a lot better. I'm going to be discussing it as we go along. This is completely unacceptable, and the following actions will no longer be tolerated. So he's basically implying that they were tolerated at one point. And if forging evidence was tolerated at one point, that would explain why I've been able to do a lot of humiliation videos. So slandering staff and community members, and slandering is defined as posting something that like hurts someone's reputation that's also false. Um, Spreading negative rumors. A rumor is defined as like a story that hasn't been proven true or false that gets spread around. Forging evidence, we don't really need to go over that one. I mean, I've gone over that on my channel plenty of times. Harassing staff or community members. Harassing is defined as like aggressive or intimidating behavior, such as threatening them. Accusing staff of bias or favoritism, I think that one is kind of explanatory. Anyone who continues to partake in these actions, either on the forums or on their profile, will be banned permanently without warning. Now, this statement causes a lot of outrage of people, but not for the right reason. See, people are getting outraged because of their profile and think, hey, it's my profile. Mineplex doesn't have a right to it. Well, you see, Mineplex is a private Minecraft server. So, really, they could ban you for no reason at all if they wanted to. It's their right. But what I have an issue with is permanently banned without warning. Like, I mean, yes, technically they can do it if they want to, but there's multiple reasons as to why it's not fair. First off, not many people are going to see this announcement when you think about it. I mean, first off, you locked it, so, no one's going to see it on the hot threads or latest post list. And you said that you're going to update in the rules, but when's the last time anyone's ever read, like, when's the last time you guys have actually read the form, gone to the form rules and actually read them? Probably not for a long time for most of you. And so really the only way you're gonna see is if you were like on while the post was up, or if you have like friends who talk about it. Which I mean, if you're friends with some of the more famous people, then yeah, you'll probably hear about it. But so that's my issue with that. I think they should at least give a warning, like everyone, so that everyone's just aware that it's out there. As always, we welcome constructive feedback, which is presented in a kind and friendly way. If you have a problem with something, raise the issue without bringing someone else down. Here's where you get a little vague, because what some people consider constructive feedback, others would consider like going over the line or insulting someone. Everyone has a different definition of where that line lies, and if you want to use these as the guidelines, then technically speaking, if I get a video of a staff being abusive, that I could technically post that on my wall without getting banned because it's not slander because it's true, and it's not a rumor because it's been proven true. So, and it's not forged because it's real. It's a real video. And as long as I'm not like being intimidating or too aggressive with it, it's not harassment. And I'm accusing him of abuse, which is neither bias nor favoritism. So technically speaking, that would be considered allowed under those guidelines. Um, then down here it says if you have evidence against an abusive staff member or think there's some bias going on, please send us a support ticket at mineplex.com/support, and we will take the appropriate action. Well, what happens when you submit a support ticket? It gets handled by the staff. What happens if the staff who you're accusing sees it? I mean, do you really think it'll be taken care of fairly then? Also, the staff are pretty good friends with each other, so if the staff member is friends with whoever you're accusing, there's going to be some bias in there. So people obviously may not trust the system. Also, again, how many people are actually going to see this post and be aware of that? If people aren't aware of that, they're naturally just going to post it on their walls instead of submitting it. Um, we are working on updating our official forum rules to incorporate these changes and also be more clear in other areas. Well, it's actually quite needed that you make yourself clear in other areas, but the thing is, no one really like checks the rules very often, so no one's even going to be aware of this. I mean, in my opinion, you shouldn't have locked the thread. You should have like at least posted like, maybe we're let it spread so that it's going to be in the hot threads and the latest posts for a while so that people can see it for a few days so that everyone will be aware of these changes. And I also think that you could have worded things a lot better, in my opinion. But it's your server. You do what you want. And these are just my thoughts. If you have something you'd like to say, leave it in the comments. And as always, please like, share, and subscribe.